his role in Beverly Hills Chihuahua, George Lopez.
That's true. Cherish 1, 2, and 3, by the way.
I know. How do you like that? Of course, you know, you've had a few other roles too, but Poppy was my favorite because everybody knows how much I love animals. And George, you lent your voice to Poppy, like you mentioned, in the Chihuahua movies 1, 2, and 3. So you must have enjoyed playing the roles because you did it 3 times.
Well, you know, the first one, it's interesting, you know, Cherish, you know, the first one, Poppy was really a small part of a movie that nobody really expected anything from, you know. It was probably 5 or 6 lines. I did a scene with Drew Barrymore. I sang to her in the beginning of the movie about how much I cared about her, and then she blew me out. And then he had a vulnerability, that dog that was very sweet. And I think that's the thing that people really liked about Poppy was that, you know, he was like a romantic and looking for love and always trying to find a way to please his woman. And it carried. The first movie was very successful, and then we did 2 other ones. And I couldn't let anybody else be Poppy. I wasn't going to let Cheech be Poppy. I'm Poppy.
The more I think about it, you've lent your voice to a lot of animals. Of course, you had the 3 Beverly Hills Chihuahua movies, and you were one of the birds in Rio. You were the cat in Marmaduke. So is that a coincidence? Are you a true animal lover, George?
When I was going to therapy, one of the things that my therapist told me was that I needed to connect with people, but also animals have no judgment. So he told me, if you can't connect with your dogs, then I think we should increase the hours to 2 hours that you come and see me.
Well, George, you won my heart. I liked you before. Now I really like you. And there are a lot of animal lovers here in the Gulf Coast area.
When I was growing up, I would always watch TV with them, and then my grandmother would say, take the dog outside. And now they all live inside.
How many do you have now?
I have 2 right now.
Oh, love it. We were both on Twitter this morning. You were up early, by the way.
3:30 this morning.
I asked my followers if you could ask George Lopez anything you wanted to, what would you ask? And then the George Lopez responded, and you said you wanted to talk about your killer waffle taco recipe. So now you have to, and this better be good.
Well, you know, Taco Bell created the new, I'm not even sure if you can call it a taco. It's a waffle folded in half with eggs and bacon and syrup poured on top.
This is your recipe?
And then after that, pull over to the side of the road and wait for the paramedics to come and get you. But the softer the waffle, the better the taco.
Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Softer waffle, better taco. I'm still not sure about the whole eggs and syrup thing.
Oh.
Oh, good or
Yeah.
bad?
Interesting.
Okay,
Let's say interesting.
I'll take that. Okay, we can't let you go without talking about your brand new show, St. George. A lot of folks.
Well, wait a minute. Can I tell you something? Since you are a dog, since you're a dog lover,
yes,
I had a friend of mine stay over my house. We got there late, and he's sitting there having a cup of coffee, and he's eating these little biscuits. They're pumpkin. And he's going, these are pretty good. They're a little bit dry. He was eating the dog snacks.
No way. So were they any good?
And he said they weren't bad. He said they were a little bit dry, but he was eating the dogs. I said, those are for the dog.
Well, it's good to know the dogs are getting something that tastes decent.
He liked it.
We got to talk about your show because I know that you're going to have to go. Yeah. Everybody remembers your sitcom, George Lopez, incredibly funny. You played yourself and you're playing yourself again in St. George, but your life has changed quite a bit on this brand new show.
What do I want all kinds of kids for? To help you move, to help you do the yard work.
Yeah, you know, the first show was about, you know, George trying to become a better father to his kids. And in this show, in St. George, you know, he's divorced, so he's trying to become a better person. You know, newly divorced, trying to meet women, and trying to gather himself and trying to just become a better person.
Of course, still a lot of funny improv. You're still going to have a lot of that in there too, right?
Oh yeah, you know, FX is you know, a fearless network, and they've asked me to be more like I am in my stand-up than I was in my family sitcom. So I think people will like this show. You know, it's on for 10 weeks, and then on the success of the 10, they decide whether to order more. But all of these 10 episodes are very good, and I think people will like it.
Maybe we'll have some animals in there too, George.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, very excited about that. You can watch George Lopez's brand new show, St. George, on FX. Truly enjoyed talking with you. Come back to Studio 10 anytime.
All right, I'm going to follow you on Twitter.
I'm following you back. Animal lover to animal lover.